5 to 8.
5 to 8, yes.
5 to 8.
Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 8. Trust in Abba Yahweh with all your heart and lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him. He shall be direct to your paths. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil. Healing shall be on your navel and your marrow to your bones. Hallelujah.
May kagalingan pa.
In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil, and then healing shall be to your neighbor and marrow to your bones. So there is a blessing for obeying Yahweh, as we all know. And curses, of course, for disobedience, as we read already a while ago, with those opposing Moses. Consider for a moment the great blessing in the home of a wife who heeds these words. She can truly be the gift from Yahweh to her husband that she was created to be. As we read in Proverbs 19, verse 14. Proverbs 19:14.
House and riches are the medicine of fathers, but a prudent wife is from
Hallelujah.
A prudent wife is from Yahweh, is a gift from Yahweh.
A virtuous woman is from Yahweh.
Yes,
Wow.
remember that.
Mag-asawa na.
Important topic.
James 1:17.
Susunod kasi.
James chapter 1 verse 17.
James 1:17. Every act of good giving and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of heavenly lights, with whom is not change or shifting shadow.
So such a virtuous or prudent wife can rest knowing that she is in good hands. It is the hands of Yahweh. Because she is no longer in opposition to the authority Yahweh created, she can know and believe that Yahweh will take care of her. And this is freedom. Freedom from worry, because she is in Yahweh's hands. Freedom from strife in the home, because she is no longer in opposition to her husband, and her children follow that example of submission to authority. Freedom from having the weight of the world on her shoulders. You know, there are women who behave as if they have to carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. So I call on wives to enter in this place of freedom where there is true shalom, true peace and happiness. The place where Yahweh created a wife to be. That's the place of eternal life. In conclusion, I realize that there are many other areas that are worthy of consideration when examining the roles of fathers, husbands, mothers, and wives. As mentioned before, I will go to the roles of husbands and fathers and mothers in later messages. But the things I have shared are some of the most common areas where people fall short in the home. One thing is certain: we need to go beyond the blame game. Wives blaming their husbands and husbands blaming their wives. There is plenty of blame to go around for failures in the home. Therefore, I have a challenge that none of us who hear this message should think about how our spouses need to change in this area or that. Let's ponder this message with the thoughts of the things that we need to change. Once we have made a change, it will create the best environment for the other one to change too. None of us will be able to stand before Yahweh and blame the other for any failure in their role. Adam tried it, and it didn't work at all. Remember, Adam said, "The woman that you gave me, well, she gave me of the fruit and I ate." So Adam didn't repent, he just blamed his wife, and it didn't work. Yahweh was not impressed, not at all. Many will not be able to stand before Yahweh and say, "I didn't honor and care for her like I should because she did this and that." Women will not be able to stand before Yahweh and say, "I didn't submit to my husband because he did this and that." Yahweh will examine each of our works in light of His word. He will judge whether it was good or evil, and each one of us will need to answer for it. As we read in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verses 13 and 14. This is our almost our last passage, the next to last passage, Ecclesiastes 12, 13 and 14.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Elohim and keep His commandments, for this applies to every man. For the Elohim shall bring every work into judgment, well, all that is hidden, whether it is good or whether it is evil.
Fear Elohim, meaning, of course, including also obey Him. And let's say, not a scary fear, but a loving fear. We should love Yahweh and actually love the roles that Yahweh has given each one of us. With Yahweh's strength, a mighty work can be done. Let's not forget the vision, the desire to bring our children up in righteousness. But let's rely on His strength, for only then can we do it. And let's conclude with the final verse, Psalm 109, verse 26.